네, CY캠퍼스 여러분 안녕하세요. 자, 오늘은요 크리스 선생님과 그리고 특별한 게스트를 모셨습니다. 오늘은 한국에서 성우로 왕성하게 활동을 하고 계신 크리스틴 씨와 함께 하고 있습니다. So, Kristen, you wanna introduce yourself to our audience out there?
Hey everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Kristen. I'm from Texas, and I am a voice actress in Seoul, South Korea.
Cool. As far as I know, you're currently dating a Korean man. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So, and you are married to a Korean woman.
Yes.
All right,
One
sure.
woman.
One woman.
One woman.
All right. So today we'll be talking about international dating and marriage, and like things that Koreans might be interested in, and maybe want to know more about. Right. So I'll be the host today, asking questions to Chris and Kristen today. Right.
Let's chat it up.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. So to Kristen first, right? So how would you describe your relationship with your boyfriend right now?
It's really good, actually. Like, my relationship with my boyfriend has kind of slowly progressed, and it didn't start out kind of like fiery anyway, so it was kind of natural, which I really like. And I would say like our relationship didn't start out a typical Korean style or way.
What's a typical?
Like being
Korean
introduced
way.
by friends or family members or something like that. But actually, I met my boyfriend at the gym.
Oh.
So it
Nice.
was kind of like non-conventional.
Weights or treadmill?
Weight training. I actually did weight training before. Yeah, so I met him. And we kind of just hit it off because we both like exercise. So yeah.
Cool.
Can I ask who approached who and how long have you been dating?
Actually, I approached my boyfriend, and we've been dating for 9 months now. 9 months.
Okay.
Wow, she
All right.
approached him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Non-conventional.
That's brave. That's brave.
All right. So how about Chris? How would you describe your current relationship with your wife?
Current relationship? Like right now?
Yeah.
Present relationship?
I mean, but you're happily married, right?
Yeah. Can you define happily?
Happily. You know what happily means?
I know the dictionary definition.
Yeah, but it doesn't want to answer. It seems like. Okay. Moving on. So you met your boyfriend at a gym, right? You guys were both working out. How about Chris? How'd you meet your wife?
A roommate introduced us.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I was bored. My first time in Korea.
So that was your first year?
First year.
Okay.
First couple months.
Oh, that was pretty
Wow.
quick.
That's really fast.
Have you ever been in an international relationship back in the States though?
I'd rather not talk about that.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a very sensitive question. Particularly if my wife is
Is watching, and she is watching. So
She may be watching.
yeah. So all right.
No relationship. No prior relationships. First and last.
It's lying. Okay. Cool. What was it like? Like how did it like progress real fast, or like did you guys just click instantly, or it took some time?
It took a little time. When I saw her, I was like, oh, she seems cool, nice, but nothing super special. And then the second time we met, we went to a big fish market.
Yeah.
And I fell head over heels at the fish market.
What happened?
She was really good at selecting fish and eating fish. And after we ate the raw fish, we had the maeuntung. And I like maeuntung, but there's not a lot of meat on the bones. And if there is meat on the bones, it's hard to take off the bones.
Right.
But she was like, Chris, give me that. She like grabbed the spoon and just took all the meat off the bones and just fed it right into my mouth.
Oh.
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Exactly.
So she
That's
totally did
just
that.
what I was thinking
Nice.
of.
Good.
The way to my heart is through my stomach. I don't know about your hearts, but
Well, I end up cooking for my boyfriend, so
oh,
Oh, okay.
he's in love.
probably.
He's totally in love then.
So when you first met your boyfriend, right? How did you know like he could speak English, or did you speak in Korean, or
You approached him. I'm
That's a
wondering.
secret.
What did you say to him?
you guys have like
Actually,
secret language that you guys use?
Hey there.
The way I approached him wasn't actually like directly like, hey, you know, I like you, but it was more like my trainer friend at the gym. He was talking to him one day, and I noticed they're kind of chatty, and they kind of talk to each other a lot. Of course, probably because he's a trainer, but also because he's a guy. So I thought, I'm interested in this guy, so I really want to get to know him. So that means like I should ask my friend, because it's like kind of like a connection between me and him. I can't just go up to him directly, so it's a connection. So
Little
I
triangle.
asked my friend to ask him, not ask him to go on a date with me, but just to ask him if he has a girlfriend.
Ah.
And he didn't directly tell me, because actually when I asked him about it, he was like, you should ask him yourself. And he gave me his phone number right away.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, like is this happening right now?
Things are going fast.
Yeah, so
But wait,
I-
what attracted you
Right.
about him
I
in the
wanna
first
know.
place? You saw a random guy pumping iron at the gym. Was he muscular and handsome, or did he have a nice smile? What attracted you?
I guess because I like guys with charm, and maybe so like he looks kind of cold at the first sight. He looks kind of cold. Maybe people would think he was kind of like a mean person, but in some instances when he was like communicating or interacting with other people, I was like, wow, he's really handsome, and he would smile, and I thought it was really charming. So I was like, I wonder if he has a girlfriend, and that's not really typical for me. It's like, you know, just to see someone and be
Right,
like,
right.
oh, I like them. But in this
Brave.
case, I did.
Very brave.
So yeah. but-
Bold.
Yeah, I ended up texting him after that. So when I had the number, I was like, okay, well, you know, the worst he can say is yes, and I'm not interested. So it's like, who cares? So I just basically like texted him, and he ended up not having a girlfriend, and we went to dinner. And
So by the time you guys started texting, you've been in Korea for how long?
already at that point, almost 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what that text was. Hey, it's the random white girl from the gym. I like you. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, actually, I think I asked him like in Korean, my very broken Korean.
That must be so cute.
No,
Oppa.
it was horrible. I realized, like, when I go back to the messages, I realized that he was talking more, and I was just like, like, it was kind of bad. But I asked him basically, this is, you know, the girl from the gym, like, are you the guy that often, like, catches glances with me? Like, because we often would, like, connect with, like, glances.
The connection.
So he was just kind of like, yes. And then he didn't have a picture at that time, so I was kind of like, I don't know if this is the right person, because I didn't trust my friend at the time.
Profile picture.
Yeah. So I looked at the profile. He changed his profile picture, and I looked at it. I was like, okay, yes, this is the right guy.
Okay.
But actually, the next day was Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Or no, that day was Valentine's Day. And the next day, I went to the gym, and actually, he bought me chocolate.
The next day.
Yeah, the next day. Well, because we were talking on Valentine's Day, and he bought me chocolate, and he gave it to me the next day at the gym. And then that's when I confirmed. I was like, okay, yeah, it's him.
That was quick.
Yeah,
Alright,
it
yeah, it was
It
quick.
was pretty awesome.
Okay, cool. Was it his looks pretty much, because you didn't get to talk to him in person? Like you just watched him from a distance, like having a conversation with the trainer.
I just like, because he seemed very serious about exercising. And for me, that was very attractive, because I like somebody who can stay healthy.
Right.
Because for me, it's really important in my life that people stay healthy. So especially for my future, my kids, I want to set up a good example. So, you know, somebody who really is, what is it?
Disciplined.
Well disciplined, but kind of serious about, you know, health
But
is.
guys at the gym, I mean, they're almost all serious about working out. That's why they're at the gym in the first place.
Some of them fake it,
So
and they don't look too good.
Yeah, but by he looked healthy, you mean like he had big muscles, like he was like
He
really
has
fit?
a nice, yes, my boyfriend has a
Cool.
nice body.
Six-pack?
Six-pack? Yeah, actually underneath a little small layer of fat.
Okay. All right. Okay, Chris, you went from dating her to marrying her, right? So, what made you decide? Oh, she's the one. I got to marry her.
That was a long time ago.
You got to remember that.
Let me think.
Okay.
As I mentioned, she's a great eater, and she knew how to feed me,
Yeah.
even the hard-to-eat foods, like fish with lots of bones. I love fish, I don't like bones. I can't get the fish off the bones. She could debone a fish in a few seconds,
Wow.
Nice.
including 고등어. 고등어, 참치, well, 참치 doesn't have bones in the first place, but 고등어, what's the one in Jeju-do? 갈치.
Oh.
Bam! Just with one slice of the knife. So those kinds of kitchen skills impressed me. Also, she was very, very attractive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now it
Yeah.
comes up.
Yeah, your wife is listening, so
very pretty.
yeah, she heard that loud
She
and
still
clear.
is after 2 kids.
Of course.
Okay. Like Koreans, they tend to, want to make it official, like make their relationship official, and they almost have to, like know whether we're together or just, like hanging out. Like the stage is pretty like clear,
It's our
right?
first
Like
day.
transition,
It's
right?
100 days. It's 200 days.
Exactly. I almost don't know any Korean friends of mine who had never asked each other, like when they first started dating, so you want to be my boyfriend or you want to be my girlfriend. In the States, people don't, like directly ask each other, so you want to be my boyfriend or girlfriend. It might be a little bit cheesy,
Oh, sometimes
maybe.
they do.
Yeah, sometimes they do. But
Depends.
but mostly, like after first couple dates, right? Like if you guys like each other, then maybe you're together. So, what was it like, for you and your boyfriend? Did your boyfriend ask you that question? You want to be my girlfriend?
How did it become official?
Yeah, official.
Actually, he never asked me.
Oh, that's.
But at one point, I forgot when it was, he introduced me as his girlfriend.
Oh.
So that point, it was just kind of like, okay, like we're in a relationship. Because for me, we were just dating, but he never really asked me, so I never really knew until finally he was like, yeah, this is my girlfriend.
To his friends?
To his friends, I even met his mom.
Oh, okay.
And
And he said, this is my girlfriend.
well, yeah, they know. Yeah, they definitely like family too. His family, like cousins and stuff.
Wow.
So yeah,
Cool.
That means things got really serious. How long did it take for him to introduce you to his mom as his girlfriend? I'm just curious, because it took me a long time. After 2 years, I finally got to the front door of her house. She wouldn't let me near her house. I didn't even know where her house was. She has an older sister who married a lovely Australian guy, and they ran off to Australia.
Oh.
And she's the youngest daughter in the family.
I get it.
Her father would kill me. Literally.
if you ran to the States, let's go to California.
Yeah, what? Are you kidding me? You're not dating that guy. Anyway, that's why I'm curious. That's not an easy thing to do. Maybe it's different because he's a guy and you're the girl. But
Yeah, I think his mom has traveled a lot, so she's pretty. His mom is pretty open, I think. Because like when she met me, it actually also wasn't very formal. It wasn't like, hey, this is my girlfriend, but she knew I was his girlfriend. Like he had already mentioned something to her, and I had met her, and then the second time.
After how long? How long was it
after-
since you're...
It was like 5 or 6 months. 5 months, maybe 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when you guys started dating, did you know that like Koreans usually ask that big question, like you want to be my boyfriend or you want to be my girlfriend? Were
Yes.
you aware of that kind of customs here?
I was aware of it and I kind of expected it, and I kind of never took any relationship with a Korean guy, like even just dating seriously, until that point. So I've only had one Korean guy that I was in a relationship with ask me, you know, do you want to be my girlfriend or will you be my girlfriend?
Cool.
You had another Korean
He ended up
boyfriend.
being trash.
Would you like to say anything to him?
Bye.
All right, so back to Chris,
How
right?
many Korean boyfriends have you had?
Only 3. Yeah.
That's 3 more than me. I've never had a Korean boyfriend.
Oh,
Okay.
nice,
All
nice.
right. Good for you.
There's always a first. No.
All right, so back to you, Chris. So did you ask the question, like, you want to be my girlfriend?
Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Did you, like, directly ask that to her? Or you kind of, like, assume that we're dating, we're together?
Honestly, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah. But do you want to be my girlfriend? I know for sure I did not say that. Yeah, do you want to be my girlfriend? No.
So it's just a natural thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably said, wow, you're special. I like you. I think I'm going to come back to Korea to see you.
Yeah.
I promised. That's what I did. I promised I would come back to Korea after I graduated college just to see her. I said, look, I know we live far apart, but I like you. I'll be back.
Okay.
I made a big promise.
That is a really big promise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really huge promise. That's
So,
not easy, guys. So
yeah.
that's really hard to keep a promise like that. Because
That's
once you go
true.
back to the States, then there's lots of other women. I don't know how you are, but there's lots of other women. So you know, you could have had a chance easily with someone else.
You're making me depressed. Would you just stop talking? 야, 잡혔어요. 네. 얻어걸려가지고 네, 잡혔습니다.
All right.
행복하게.
Okay.
Please put the
So-
행복하게 중요한 거.
행복하대요.
Okay.
Okay. So we just talked about how you guys all started your relationship, but what is it like? Like, what's the usual way to start a relationship in the States? Like, is there, like you said, like some people do ask that question
Yeah.
directly
Do
to.
you want to be my girlfriend?
So would you like to talk a little bit about that, like how people start dating each other?
I think the U.S. is so diverse
Right.
and
Right.
big. There is no one way.
Right.
There is no one go-to method for dating. You could just say hi to a girl at the library and go for coffee. Want to grab some coffee? Hey. We could wink. I like to wink at people. I would wink just before I even knew it. I would start winking, and they thought I was flirting with them.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I actually have a bad habit where I wink without thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we went on a few dates. I went on a few unexpected dates.
Okay.
Because they
Because
thought,
of that, because
You're
of your
flirting with them.
wink.
yeah, yeah. It's just a bad habit. It's a tick. I can't stop winking. Oh, you have a nice wink.
Do I? I mean, like, I think both my eyes closed. But
Can you wink your left and right back and forth? Not so
I guess.
good.
Okay.
This kind of thing here.
Oh god. Okay.
This is one of my talents.
That's
Okay.
a talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're talking.
I attracted hundreds of girls with this wink,
Nice.
left-right wink, in California.
In California.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kristen, what do you think? Like, how do people start dating each other? Like, what's the really common way to start a relationship?
Well, me personally, actually, truth be told, I have never dated in the U.S.
Oh. 3 Korean guys, 0 Americans.
0 Americans. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Prom.
But I mean, I've had dates. I've had dates. Like my friends were my dates. But at that point in time, like until I came to Korea, I was really busy, so I wasn't really into the dating scene, and I didn't really have a lot of time. So, but what I can say is, like my parents, my mom was very cute. Apparently, she made cookies for my father. And they were working in the same place, and they met that way. They were working in different departments, but my mom made cookies because she thought my dad was handsome, and actually my grandmother introduced them to each other. And my mom presented the cookies, and that's just how they began. My dad thought it was really cute. He thought she was a sweet girl, so he was like, I'm gonna date this woman and later on marry her.
That worked out.
Yeah.
Very natural.